Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Tiffany. If you're new around here, thanks for joining us today. I am going to be vlogging. I haven't done that in a hot minute. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you enjoy this video. Please consider subscribing to join our YouTube family. We'd love to have you. Also consider heading over to the Instagram page for more fun and shenanigans. Although admittedly, woohoo, Alice said. Woo. And Jack, he's back here. She's over there. Admittedly, there's not a whole lot of fun and shenanigans happening over on Instagram right now, which is how I'm gonna start this video and explain why. You may have noticed a lack of like vlogs and content, and it's because my mojo has gone out the window.
What's a mojo?
Are you supposed to be reading? She's supposed to be finishing up her silent reading for school. I have no motivation for anything. It's getting a little bit better today, which is why I decided to turn the camera on, but for the past 2 weeks, at least 3, I mean, it's been going on for a while, but it's been really bad the past 2 weeks. I've just not had, I've been very blah. Obviously it's getting dark at like noon. I'm joking, it gets dark at like 5:30. But just the darkness and the seasonal changes and all of that, it just, I'm blah. And just 2020 being the way it is. Just everything is kind of like piling up, and it's nothing bad, it's total first world problems, but it's just, I don't have motivation, I don't have energy for even like things that I enjoy, YouTube for one, and so I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been doing my weekly meal videos because I haven't really been cooking. Like, we're eating, but it's just quickly thrown together stuff. And I did a poll on my Instagram and asked if others were feeling the same, and it was a resounding 97% that yes, they felt the same way. So clearly I'm not alone, but I just wanted to explain and kind of come here and talk about that. And if you are feeling that same way, you are not alone. Are you waving back there? Oh, he's not even paying attention.
Yeah.
So we're not alone in this. We will get through this. I am hoping that putting up the Christmas decorations and the Christmas tree in a few days will help. I just love the lights and stuff like that. We haven't done that yet. I know a lot of people have put them up early this year to help with their mood, but Will is still insistent that we not do it until after Thanksgiving. So he, in fact, has been working a ton of overtime lately, which we're grateful for. You know, being the holiday season, the money is helpful. But he's tired. So that's kind of what's been going on there. What else? The kids are doing great in homeschool. So they're actually, we're taking 3 months off in December. That's the type of year this has been. Each month feels like plenty of months. We're taking 3 weeks off in December. So they only have like 2 more weeks left of school, and then they get a few weeks off, which I think we can all use. But other than that, there's literally been nothing going on, which is why I have not picked up the camera to vlog. There's been nothing. Like I said, the last few days, like yesterday, I finally got some motivation to do some stuff around the house. I did a few loads of laundry, and I went through some of the kids' closet and stuff like that. But there's been nothing to even like show you. So even vlogging, it would have been like you watching me sit on the couch watching television, because that's about all I've been doing. Okay, let's not sit in the negativity here. We're going to have a good day, right, Alice? Mm-hmm. And Jackson? Mm-hmm. So the sun is shiny. It's still a little bit overcast out today. It's not as overcast. The kids will probably do some playing outside. I don't know what I will be doing today. I feel a little bit of like energy, and a lot of that too, just to preface on my energy and stuff, comes along with my chronic fatigue and my autoimmune issues. So not as excuses, but it's just something that I've learned to live with, and I just kind of have to make it through the slumps. And when I do have the energy and motivation, I make sure to utilize it in a way that is beneficial to my life. But that was a nice 5-minute intro. So we're still alive, we're still here. Mm-hmm. Sorry for the lack of updates. Jackson has received many birthday cards. I know a lot of you were asking. We only vlog, I haven't vlogged in fact since his birthday. Today is the 24th and his birthday was the 17th. So we haven't vlogged in that long. But he has received a bunch of birthday cards. We're gonna work on thank you cards actually today. I apologize for the delay on those. That is mostly my fault because, again, the energy and motivation and the blah feeling of well, kind of even anxiety. I get anxiety about not being productive, which you would think would spur me to be productive. But I definitely fall into the category of people who get like the seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder, all that. Not like diagnosed, but I definitely feel it. And so that's just had a big effect on my days recently. But Jackson and I are gonna sit down and do some thank you cards today, right buddy? Yeah, so you should be receiving those. I do wanna do another run to the P.O. box just to make sure any cards that may have come in late, but he's actually Jackson, do you wanna sit up and just do a general thank you to people? Since, sit up so you can, but sit all the way.
I'm still alive also.
Come over here. We haven't been doing much, have we? Just school and that's about it, huh?
School and video games.
You have one of my hairs on your head. So what do you want to tell everyone for all the birthday wishes and gifts and cards and stuff?
Thank you guys very much. That is very kind of you. I really liked the money. I can use that to like I had $60 almost. Do
you want to tell them what your new goal is since you got the Xbox One from Mama and Daddy?
A monitor.
Or Series, not Xbox One. Xbox Series S from Mama and Daddy.
A monitor.
He wants a computer monitor instead of a TV because the TV that he has in their room right now is not capable of handling some of the perks and stuff of the new Xbox Series. So if he gets a computer monitor, those are designed more for gaming, and so it would be able to showcase the perks on his new Xbox. But you got a very good birthday, all things considered, huh? Yeah, so. All right, what do we plan on doing today? What do you think?
Birthday cards.
Birthday cards, yep, we'll do, or thank you cards, we'll do those. Alice wants to say hi too. She's over here finishing her reading, but we're all still alive. Will's at work.
Ow.
But I'm pulling them all over the place.
I just like was on my tiptoes and my big toe cracked.
Yeah.
We had chilies last night.
Yeah, we ordered Mexican food last night because that's another thing. I've not been sleeping well. Tickle in my throat. I've not been sleeping well. Even with like, I have medication to help me sleep and melatonin and everything, like I'm just not sleeping. So like I lay in bed at night trying to fall asleep. What is that an alarm for? Oh, Alice, you're done reading, baby. So the night before last, as I was laying in bed, I had received an email from DoorDash about like, I don't know what it was, but that led me to the app. And then I was just sitting there for like an hour looking at restaurants in the area, and that made me crave Mexican food. And although I can make Mexican food at home, and we do quite frequently, I wanted like good food. So we ordered takeout last night, and it was totally worth it. It was delicious.
Can I do 2 days tomorrow?
Yeah. Why is everyone oh, that hair wasn't loose. I was like, why does everyone have loose hair on their heads? That one's still attached to her head.
Ow.
It did not hurt. I didn't pull it. Okay, I'm gonna stop for right now. We'll bring you along today. I don't know what all's gonna be going on, but thank you for sticking in there with us and your patience in my lack of
whatever.
Yeah. All right, it's time for Mama to have a snack. It's 3 o'clock. Willow's still at work. The kids have been done with school for a while. Alice just went outside to play. Jackson is just sitting on the couch with me. I'm gonna have some Triscuits with sliced salami, sliced cheese, and jalapenos. My friend Stephanie actually mentioned, usually like snack platters like this, I'll do olives. And she was like, instead of olives lately, I've been really liking just like the sliced jalapenos. And I tried it the other day and it's so good. So what I'll typically do is just make like a little stacker and stack some jalapenos on there, and it's delicious. So I'm gonna enjoy that while catching up on some YouTube. Jackman is making me an afternoon coffee. Did you do strong?
Yep, strong 10 ounce.
Well done, sir. Here's my creamer. All I have is pumpkin spice left. It's the Starbucks kind, and I bought 2 of them because they were like basically like super cheap at Costco one time, and I froze one of them until recently and I just pulled it up. What are you doing, son? Oh, are you having a hard day? Oh yeah, is it rough? He actually did have a little bit of a meltdown earlier over school. And what did you ask for that would make you feel better?
I cuddled. And
Yes.
we cuddled for about like 15 minutes.
Yeah, he cuddled with Mama.
That's probably the longest time I've actually cuddled with you in a long time.
Yeah, because you're a big 9-year-old now. You're getting too old to cuddle with your mama?
No.
No? Well, that's good to know.
I'm not getting to cuddle with my mother.
Good. That had Daddy's liquid IV. Oh, while we're waiting, and since this is seriously delicious, Liquid IV sent us one of the new flavors, or maybe it was a Bring It Back flavor, strawberry. So good. So good. This is actually Will's favorite. I've been letting him enjoy these because there's only 16 in the bag. So I'm gonna post my Liquid IV code in this video, and they're running a Black Friday sale as well as my code giving you 30% off. I believe is how it works. And I think you can stack them. So hopefully that works for you. Now I'm just recording in my coffee pot, but yeah. Okie dokie, it is 4 o'clock. Really still not done much today. I did just go through and meal plan for this coming week, however, and our grocery haul is gonna be very small. So today is, what did I say, the 24th. We've got Thanksgiving and stuff. I usually meal plan Friday through Thursday. So Fridays we typically have pizza unless we have too many leftovers, and it doesn't matter. So I think Friday we're having pizza because we haven't had it since Jackson's birthday. And then I needed very little for the rest of the stuff. Saturday I'm gonna make a crock pot hamburger soup, and that should maybe create leftovers for the next day. If not quite enough leftovers, then we'll combine it with something else for the next day. Let me look at my phone because that's where I do my meal planning. And then a lot of this is freezer and pantry clean out. I was actually just watching Christine at Frugal Fit Mom, and she, one of her recent videos, a week or so ago maybe, she did maybe it wasn't even, I don't know, one of her recent videos was a freezer meal plan video. And so that inspired me because we do have a lot on hand. I use an app called, hold on, I'll show you there. This is called Pantry Check. There we go. And I've used it for a long time. I have really never heard of anyone else using it. It's free, and it's where I keep my food inventory. And it has a barcode scanner, so you can, let me turn around. It has a barcode scanner, so you can actually scan your barcodes of stuff when you go, like, bring groceries in. So it's got all my stuff in here. So this is like everything we have on hand. I've got condiments. This is all of the meat in the freezer. I realize it's not showing up great on camera because my lighting is super bright. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Is that better? There. That's like all the meat we have in the freezer. So we've got some chicken breast strips, ground pork, pork chops, 4 bags of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, Tyson blackened chicken strips, so like lots of meat, as you can see. We've got some pastas on hand, some instant stuff like the instant potatoes that came free with the Ibotta Thanksgiving deal they had. I'm probably actually gonna make those on Thanksgiving. The kids don't like mashed potatoes. I would make homemade because I do have potatoes on hand as well. I don't know, it depends on my mood that day. I might make homemade, but the kids won't eat them anyway, so it's just Will and I, and that's a perfect size. It's family size, so that'll create leftovers for later. We've got some rice, jar of pasta sauce. These are all like the spice packets that I would use in recipes, so that way I don't have to get up. If I'm looking on like Pinterest or something, this comes in handy. So if it's like, oh, 1 ranch packet, I can just look on here rather than getting up to go look in the kitchen. So this helps with meal planning and making my grocery list. We got some chicken stock and some canned soup. So anyway, I used this and made my meal plan. All right, so like I said here, why does it keep going back? Crockpot hamburger stew with leftovers. I am going to make a crockpot creamed chicken. Never heard of it before. My friend Tiffany in Ohio, she had posted on Facebook, and she's like, is this just an Ohio thing? And I had never heard of it, but you use like canned chicken breast, like just the canned chicken, and then like a cream of mushroom soup and cream cheese, and you make it in the crock pot. Oh, and a box of stuffing mix. And you make like creamy chicken sandwiches, and then you just put them on bread. Now, instead of buying buns, I have some buns from an Every Plate meal that I didn't use, so I froze them. So I've actually got like 12 of their like potato rolls on hand, and I'll just defrost those and probably like, what's the word I'm looking for? Heat them up in the oven with a little bit of butter on them, and that'll be dinner. That should create leftovers, maybe. I don't, again, it's iffy. Breakfast for dinner, which we have everything on hand for that. I can do eggs and pancakes or waffles or anything like that. We have some brats on hand. I think I have 3 packs of brats I got on clearance at Meijer not too long ago. And then I've got potatoes and onions on hand, and I'll do a sheet pan meal. And then that takes us into the next week. So really, I only needed a few ingredients for the cream chicken. I needed the cream of chicken soup and the cream cheese. And I think that's it. So on top of just some of the other stuff that I've got like some stocking stuffers in my grocery order. I tried ordering them last week and they were out of stock, so they ended up not getting them. So I'm just gonna keep trying. Hopefully I'll get them before Christmas. And then I've got like Gatorade and stuff. So you'll see the grocery haul for next week, and it's probably not gonna be that big, but that's okay because we don't need it. We have a lot of food on hand. So I was very intentional with my planning this week. Technically, we probably don't even need pizza night, since I could definitely make another meal with what I have on hand. I mean, there's plenty of meal options on hand. But Will and the kids particularly like the pizza nights, so I'll just go ahead and do that. But we get the Great Value Rising Crust, and they're only like $2.78 a piece, so not a huge bank breaker on that. I've got the Munchkinos writing thank you cards. There were a few things that Alice had to write thank you cards for as well. That's Moosey or Lucy?
Moosey.
Moosey, very cute. So they're writing thank you cards. Will is home. He got home a while ago. He's upstairs. I think he just got out of the shower. I'm reheating leftovers, chopping up veggies. Dinner tonight is gonna be very, very simple. Kind of cleaning out some of the stuff out of the fridge. So I'll show you that as once I go to serve everything. All right, so this is just a hodgepodge, cleaning out the fridge, and I am actually not hungry right now. I've had too much caffeine today that I'm not hungry, and I had that snack platter thing, like I said, at like 3 or 4 o'clock, so I'm good right now. This is Alice's. She has a leftover bit of cheeseburger from...
that I ate.
They kind of both ate off it yesterday, as weird as that sounds. It was from when we ordered dinner in. Cottage cheese, cucumbers, and grapes. Jackson has a hot dog. If you've never cooked your hot dog in the air fryer, highly recommend it. I do about 3 minutes at 400, and he just likes ketchup on it. Grapes and cukes. Will has the rest of our leftover orange chicken with rice and veggies, and then the rest of the cucumber with some salt on it. So that's what everyone's gonna have for now. Alice wanted me to show y'all where she slept last night. So her and Jackson do still share a room. They have bunk beds over here in this room. But this is our office / guest room. And honestly, we don't even really use it as an office. My computer is so old, I haven't turned it on in months. And Will's computer we basically use as a server for the household. But she slept in the big bed yesterday. She made sure to bring some of her stuffies and squishmallows with her. But she's getting so big, she's thinking, she's like, what if this could be my room? I was like, well, we'd have to figure out what to do with some stuff. And I actually decluttered this bookcase yesterday. Not that you can really tell, but I did free up one full shelf. And it's like organized chaos. Like, there's a system there, I promise. That's a tote of clothes that are too big for the kids. And this closet is just scary. There's just like... Will saves the box to everything ever. So there's just boxes in there. So it is 7:50 and I am finally hungry. The kids are upstairs. Alice is watching her iPad. Jackson's playing some video games with his cousins in Michigan. I am having a can of the Campbell's Chunky chicken corn chowder. It's really yummy. I add fresh cracked pepper, coarse sea salt, and crushed red pepper flakes, as well as some oyster crackers. And I've also got I think it's either a jazz apple or an ambrosia apple, I don't remember, cut up to go along with it. Recently at night, when I'm getting snacky before bed, I have been, instead of gravitating towards like cereal or something like that, I've been eating apples. So I just threw it in with dinner, and I might still have another one before bed, but that's what I'm gonna have. I'll probably wind this down here soon. Alrighty friends, like I said, I was gonna wind this down. I had my soup. I'm gonna munch on my apple and watch an episode or two of Virgin River. Probably not even gonna focus on that anyway. I am new to this show. I know there's a new season coming out soon, maybe even this week, but I just started watching it. I finished Heart of Dixie, which I loved. That's an old one. It's from like 2015, but I finished that just in time because they're taking it off Netflix on December 15th, I think, or 14th. So I finished that, and then I started this. And this actually has the same actor playing a doctor in a small town as the same actor who played Brick Breland on Heart of Dixie. So if you like that show and you've not checked out Virgin River, this is kind of similar. Doctor moves to small town, remote town, to work in a small town doctor's office. And this one is more like dramatic, more drama than comedy. Like Heart of Dixie was good, funny, and like lighthearted in a lot of aspects. This one is a bit more serious from what I've seen. I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in. But I'm gonna watch that and wind down for the night. Thanks so much for coming along today. Drop a comment, share some love, and until next time, we will see you later. Bye.